Hi, my name is Cherie McCoy, and today I am going to go over some things with Google Classroom and Google Suites that you may find helpful. I have found this to be a lifesaver in my class in organization and everything. I have just about gone paperless in my class because of this. If you don't already have an account, you can just Google Classroom, and when you do, it'll come up. Now, because I have one, mine will automatically come up. So, I teach middle school, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade students with autism, and I teach 8 different classes. So, like I said, organization is a key for me. I have to have this, or else I would be buried in paper. As you can see, I have lots of Google Classrooms here. Some of them are professional development, like instructional strategies. Our professional development person sends us stuff through that. And then other teachers share their classroom stuff with me because I don't have the luxury of having a planning, and even if I did, I couldn't collaborate with all teachers because, like I said, I teach 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, and I teach 8 different classes. So there's no way I could meet with everybody. So they share their stuff with me. So one of the ones we're going to look at is my 7th grade science class. No, let's look at 7th grade math. So you see how I'm navigating. All you need is an email to set this up. Takes no time. So this is my 7th grade math class. And at the beginning of the year, when students come to my room, students and parents, for open house, I give them my Google Classroom information for them to log in. And so on here, I have my syllabus for that year, their supply list, and this acclimates parents to checking Google Classroom as well. So as you can see, in Google Classroom, you can organize your lessons or curriculum by units. So that is a great help. There is a great deal of collaboration. Students can email you. I was trying to see if I could find where my email was. But they can email me. A lot of nights I have my computer up, and if they have a problem with the homework, they'll email me and it comes through and I can answer them right then, or another student will answer them. So that is a great feature of Google Classroom. So one of the things I want to show you that's time saving is how to repost lessons or whatever. So one of the things we cover all year long is vocabulary. So I start a Google Slides for my students that has just the template. I have done a video here for them on how to do their vocabulary, what I'm looking for. So they can find the video here on what they're supposed to do. And so every week I just change the date, which moves it up to the current where they'll know what they're working on. And I don't have to recreate anything. All I'm doing is changing the date. So that's how we do vocabulary. Like I said, we do it all year long. Here's where a student has emailed me and asked me something about it. But they also will have it for each semester or each quarter, and they can use it as a study guide. So I put Kahoot challenges. This is something for them to play at home to memorize their vocabulary. And as you see, another student here has emailed me. So let's look at Unit 4, Geometry. My school is currently engaged in personalized learning. That's where students can move on as fast as they want to, or if they don't understand something, they can stay on a lesson for longer if they need it. So you can see I have notes and everything here, and they have a guide of what order they're supposed to do everything in. But you'll see on this one, for example, it says 4 are done and 9 are not done. Well, I didn't assign this lesson to all students because all students weren't ready for this lesson. So that's why it shows so many not done. But anyway, so this is a way to differentiate your lessons. You don't have to give it to every student. It's a way to tier or group lessons, or group your students by Bloom's taxonomy. So it's just a great resource. So one of the other things that I wanted to show you with Google Classroom, because I am talking about Google Suites and all the things that you can do with that, is this is Google Forms and how you can set up, you can do surveys or you can do quizzes. I like to do quizzes in this form because it gives immediate feedback to the teachers and students. So this is a quiz that I set up on multiplying fractions. So the quiz is worth 100 points, and as you can see on number 1, I just said 3/5 times 4/6 equals. And then they can figure it out on their own, and then they put the answer in here. And you can see the correct answer is 2/5 once it's reduced. So as soon as they're done with the test, it gives them immediate feedback. It also allows them to take it over. So if they don't get the grade they like the first time, they can redo it. So using this Google Forms, it's a part of the Google Suites. And I just download this into my classroom and they have it. So, and then everything is graded for me and I just put the grades in. So I really like this. And as you know, you have the different apps. You have Google Drive, Google Docs. YouTube is very compatible with Google Classroom. So, and then you have Google Slides, which is similar to PowerPoint. Google Sheets, Google Docs, I think I said that. So we will look at my Google Drive. As you can see, this is my Google Drive and some of the things that I save, just like you would save any document. But the neat thing about this is you have team drives, and teams can add your name to this or whatever. So you can see I have 8th grade Georgia Studies, 7th grade Math. This is cohort 19 is my personalized learning committee that I'm on. So they can share everything with you, and that is awesome. You don't have to recreate anything. So this is just a quick preview of Google Suites. If you haven't used it, it is life-changing, and I don't mean that lightly. I could never stay organized with as many classes and students as I have without this. So it cuts down on paper. I can't say enough good things about it. So if you don't have a Google Classroom, I suggest you set one up. And if you do, I hope you'll explore and try to implement some other things along with it, like the Google Forms or Google Slides. Um, those are all great. And one of the great things about Google Classroom is it is built on things that we already do. So it's not a huge learning curve. So don't be afraid to get your feet wet and jump in and start creating your classrooms today. Thank you.